Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I've trimmed and graded here. Can you see how I've got this side's about 3/8, and then I went down a little bit lower than 3/8, and then this one's about 1/4. So when you have 3 layers, I try and do 1/4 on one side, 3/8 on the other. This is a little wide. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. And then the one in between, I just make sure I trim it in between the 2 edges. Okay, so I've got that trimmed and graded, and I'm just doing half of it right now so that I can show you how to finish this. And then I've got this side trimmed and graded. And again, I've got 3/8 on this side. I've got 1/4 on the other side, and then in the middle. My middle layer, my sandwich layer, I just trim it to go in between. And my longest layer is the one that people are gonna see. All right? Okay, now that I've got that done on this one side, I'm going to go ahead and press it good. Okay, and I'm gonna press it on the wrong side, right here, because if I press on the right side of the fabric, then I wanna have a press cloth. So I'm just gonna do it on this side. And of course this, oh, it's on now. So I'm gonna wait, gotta wait a minute for that to get hot. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I kind of pull on this little one a little bit so that I get it nice and even on that edge. I don't want seam wells. So I think I've got that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little bit of steam after it warms up. And then the same on this side. I'm just gonna kind of pull that a little bit. Okay. There we go. We're getting a little bit of steam there. It's starting to warm up. Okay. Okay, now once I've got that pulled apart really well, I'm just going to press that one more time, get that nice and even here. Okay, all right, and I'll just do this one edge so we can keep going. Okay, now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to edge stitch now. Okay, and you're going to edge stitch along the yoke. Okay. Now you can use the number 10 foot, and that has that little fence that comes down that you can line up on that edge. But I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Okay. We'll back stitch again. And you want to kind of just keep them separated good. Keep it right along the edge. On the yoke, you're on the yoke side here. Okay, see how nice that looks? I'll just trim this. Okay, so there's one side. And now I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side. And then this is ready for a sleeve. So I'll go ahead and do a little bit of this side, and then we'll come back and finish. All right, I'm just going to leave it there. I'll come back and finish it, but I wanted to do enough that you could see how it's going to look. So there's the yoke right here, and it's all smooth and flat and looks good with that edge stitching right there.